Remember Wednesday when we talked about one of the difficulties of dyslexia and that one of the difficulties breaking the code? So teaching students with dyslexia, and especially your students with dyslexia, is all about the difference between breaking the code. Oh, why do you do this? What? If I don't want you to do this. So one of the things we want to work with is the difference between breaking the code and recognizing words, which is something completely different. This is recognizing words. So when you are with your child and your child's 4 or 5 or 5.5, and you go to IKEA, yeah, and you get to IKEA to buy new furniture, and your child goes like, "Look, mommy, IKEA." You're like, "Oh, he can read. He just read IKEA. Oh, wow. He must be so, it's another Einstein in the family, you know?" But no, he just recognized it because you've got the IKEA brochure on your coffee table. It's the same that he doesn't read Coca-Cola. He recognizes the bottle, yeah? He doesn't read Mercadona. I know there's a Mercadona, at least it was in Braga. I'm not sure about where you live, but everywhere. He doesn't read Mercadona, yeah? Because if you would write Mercadona in your handwriting on a list, today we have to go to Mercadona, he will not know where you're going today. Yeah? To him it will be something completely different. So what we want for these students to do is not to recognize the words. And this is something, guys, and this is something that many dyslexic students do. They remember what some of you did as well. You little dogs, what you did in the exercise on day 1. When we had that reading, my language, remember? And some of you, the last words, the word was difficult, and you went like D-I-O, must be difficult. Yeah, because you also saw a T at the end. D-I-T could have been different, could have been something else as well, yeah? But many of these students, what they do is they do sight reading, but sight reading for everything. You're just recognizing every word as a whole, and we don't want this. We want them to be able to break up the words into its individual parts, find the phonemes with it, put them together, because otherwise reading is going to be very, very difficult and will need a lot of energy for these children because they need to remember all those individual words in their brain, okay? We want to play with words. Remember that these kids have difficulties reading, have difficulties writing. Play with words. You want these students to play with words. Some examples to play with words: to use Play-Doh. Yeah? Use Play-Doh in class. Have these kids make multisensorial. They can touch the words. Yeah, they can make the words. I always say, but these children many times have difficulty in spelling. So for instance, with English, I know spelling is difficult in English. And what I say to them, for instance, if you do an activity with your students and you say, make the word, not write the word, make the word scissors. Yeah? Scissors, scissors. Too many S's in the word scissors. Yeah? And then they make the word scissors in, I don't know, in green. You give them green, make the word scissors. Scissors. S-C-I-S-O-R-S. And you go like, whoa, there's something not exactly right here. And you put it on the board. Scissors with 2 S's. 2 S's in the middle. And you look at there, you go, what's this? And they go, oh, it's 2 S's. And I only made 1 S in the middle. And then they start making the second S in green. And you go, no. And then I give them some red, a different color. And I say, make the 2 S's in a different color. And make them bigger than the rest of the letters. And I take that 1 S away. And they make the 2 S's, which is for them the difficult part of the word. Which is where their brain didn't make the connection. Yeah? And they make those 2 S's in a different color, and bigger. And they put it there. And I go, look at it. Can you see it? Is it correct? Yes, it's correct. From that moment on, that student will never write scissors with 1 S. Because every time they have to write the word scissors, they will remember this moment. It's tactile. The connection between making it has gone to their brain. It's visual. They've seen it big in front of them. And the S's were bigger and in a different color. Yeah? So the connections in the brain have been made for the word scissors.